All right, first step is you want to just rinse the wheel off of any loose debris that you can get offhand. You're going to grab your 1-to-1 degreaser or your preferred tire cleaner and spray it liberally on the tire, right? Then once you let the degreaser sit for about 5-10 seconds, you're going to take your brush of choice and then you're just going to proceed to scrub the tire. Every tire is differently. Some tires are going to foam up, some won't, but you can see the results right there. And then once you scrub the tire to your liking, you're just going to take your hose pipe and rinse the tire off, and you can see all the blackness at the bottom. And look at all of that. Next step is you're going to want to get behind the wheel face, which is, the wheel bar, whatever you want to call it. You don't need as an aggressive of a cleaner to do that. I have Super Clean diluted 12-to-1 for this. So you're just going to take it and you're just going to spray liberally behind there. Make sure you get every little angle. And that's when you're going to grab your cone brush of choice. And then you're going to get in there and agitate. Twist at different angles. And the brake dust will start to loosen up. Now, as you can see at the bottom of this wheel, there's some hardened brake dust, which can be removed, requires resurfacing, which is an entire another process. So don't be too concerned if you see something like that. That usually comes from when brake dust is just sat for entirely too long. And for the most part, it ruins the wheel. But what can come off will come off. All right, make a second pass if necessary. And make sure you got everything. Go back in with your cone brush, swivel side to side, catch behind the brake caliper. All right, and now we're going to rinse behind the wheel face. As you can see, what can come off has come off. And now we're getting ready to move on to the face of the rim. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and attack the face of the rim. Go ahead and spray with your APC of choice. Obviously, you want to go stronger for a more severely dirty rim. So once you have sprayed it on there, I like to attack the lug nuts first. Get my little detail brush, spray the product inside the brush, and that's when I just go in around the lug nuts and really get in there. Really simple. Brush works great. All right. Once you've caught the lug nuts, like I said, if you use a brush, you can use a brush. If you use a microfiber towel, you can use a microfiber towel to get the rest of the face of the rim. Spray it on there. Grab your microfiber towel and just go in, and you can just wipe. It'll leave a little bit of smearing, but that's, once it gets moist, it'll sail a little smoother than that, but the results are there. Simple, cheap, effective. Now, if you feel more comfortable, another trick with the detail brush that you can do works just as fine as you can catch the corners with it or around the tire cap stem, just if you feel more comfortable doing it that way, just to get the last few minute details out of it. Those hard to get areas. Every rim is going to be different. Some rims you won't even be able to use a brush because the spokes will be so tightly spaced. Make sure you catch all sides of the rim. And now we're going to go ahead and rinse it off and see what we got. All right. And that's after 1.5 passes, however you want to call it. If you want to finalize it, 1 or 2 more sprays, grab the microfiber towel and just go through it. Just just wipe off any remaining residue that may be left behind. You're going to take your preferred tire shine. This is purple dressing again by Cartwright, and your preferred applicator sponge. This is just a regular Chemical Guide sponge. I'm going to do 2-3 sprays on the sponge. I'm going to start at the crack. You're going to position your thumb inside of the crack so you can catch this part of the tire. You don't want to miss it. And you're just going to go around the inner edge of the tire first. Okay? Then you're going to take another few sprays. Then that's when you're going to go around the top half of the tire. Always go over the edge a little bit and let the car's driving even out where the shine ends versus, you know, where the tread meets the road. You want to always reach down, rub it in real good. These cracks are very important because that's what can cause a lot of sling, is when liquid gets trapped in those cracks. And if you want for extra gloss, you know, add an extra layer. Okay, and that's the tire dressed. All right, and the final step is you're going to grab your quick detail spray of choice, and you're just going to give it 1 to 2 light squirts. Grab your fresh microfiber towel, and you're just going to go in there with the tip of your finger and just rub it all in. Give it a nice even finish as you would do, you know, a paint job or such, you know. Just kind of even it out. You want to feed the towel in between the lug nuts. Make sure you fill in those areas as well. And that is how you detail the wheel.